Hello and welcome. My name is Alex Landon and I'm the Associate Director of First Year Admissions at Eastern Michigan University. Thank you for joining us for our first virtual counselor information presentation. While we are so saddened that we're not able to be with you in person at Promoting the Publix this year, I hope the following presentation has information and updates that are helpful as you continue to work with and support your students throughout this year. During this presentation, you'll hear updates about admissions, scholarships, virtual visit programs. You'll also have the opportunity to meet all of our wonderful admissions staff. To connect directly with your advisor or for more information and resources for counselors, please visit emich.edu/counselor, where you found this video initially. All of that said, enjoy the presentation.
For those of you joining us who aren't as familiar with EMU, Eastern is located in Ypsilanti, Michigan and opened in 1849. Originally founded as Michigan State Normal College, EMU is the second oldest public university in the state and now proudly serves over 17,000 students in more than 200 distinct fields of study. While we have expanded from our original mission as a teacher's college, we keep our educational roots close when it comes to our philosophy. At EMU, we maintain a 17-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio and cap nearly 90% of our classes at 30 students or fewer. We also commit ourselves to top quality research. EMU is classified as a Carnegie Research II school and has contributed more than $200 million to new academic facilities over the past 5 years. As a result of our efforts, our students see the outcomes they want after their time at Eastern. Within 6 months of graduation, 89% of our graduates are either employed in a job in their field or enrolled in graduate school.
For our counselors who are more familiar with EMU, I'm excited to tell you that there have been quite a few updates this year, despite us being away for the past few months. We are continuing to expand our engineering footprint with our new civil engineering program going live this fall. This will be joining our successful mechanical engineering and electrical computer engineering programs that were added in the last few years. You'll also find that campus may look a little different this year. We're finishing up a $40 million renovation of Sill Hall, the home of our College of Engineering and Technology, as well as completing construction on our $20 million renovation to the Recreation Center. This past winter, we opened our brand new IHA Health Center at EMU that brings health and wellness benefits to our students and community. We also recently announced that we will be relocating our College of Business back to our main campus. Currently, our College of Business is located in downtown Ypsilanti, but it will be temporarily relocated to main campus in the coming months, with plans to find its home in Boone Hall in the near future. Finally, we have a couple of new and exciting student activities available this year. EMU has recently entered into a partnership with Gen G, an e-gaming organization that will bring e-gaming to our students at EMU, as well as use EMU as a host site for high school e-gaming tournaments. We've also added a Women's Division I lacrosse program and are in the process of hiring the coaching staff.
Obviously, Eastern Michigan University, like every other college, has been impacted greatly by the COVID-19 pandemic. This fall, under our EMU Safe Plan, we hope to welcome students back to campus with guidelines in place meant to prioritize the health and safety of our students, faculty, and staff. This includes social distancing in classrooms, high-flex classrooms that allow students to view live lectures from home or their residence halls, and aggressive cleaning protocols. This summer, we also offered our Single Room Guarantee, a program that gives students who wish to live on campus but are nervous about shared spaces the option to live in a single room. Finally, we have provided multiple forms of student support in addition to our many scholarships and aid programs offered to our students. At this time, we are continuing to monitor the situation surrounding the pandemic and listen to the guidance from the state. If any changes are made, we will post them immediately on our website and inform all of our students.
At Eastern Michigan University, we've worked to make our admissions processes as easy and accessible as possible for students. We believe that students have worked hard for 4 years and now it's time to reward them for that. We have two distinct types of admission: regular admission and the academic plan for success. When a student is admitted on an academic plan for success, we are recognizing that the student does have the potential to succeed on our campus. However, because their academic credentials are just on the line of our admission standards, we add support services and study requirements to help them towards persistence and eventually graduation. Additionally, we know this has undoubtedly been a strange year for all of us. COVID-19 has caused challenges and has impacted students tremendously. In this time, we feel it is more important than ever to ensure access to a quality education. As a result, we've taken the following steps. Application fee waivers. We recognize that students and their families may be facing financial trouble as a result of COVID-19. We have many opportunities to grant fee waivers to students, and we are happy to work with you and your students to ensure that application fees are not a barrier to their college aspirations. Next, students with no credit marks on their transcripts will not have their GPAs adversely impacted during review. And finally, EMU will offer test-optional admissions for the fall 2021 semester. Students must meet a minimum cumulative GPA requirement of a 2.5 to be considered for test-optional admission.
In addition to our test-optional admission policy, we've also made changes to our scholarship opportunities for the upcoming year. At EMU, we recognize that now more than ever, access and affordability are paramount. So we've completely revamped our scholarship criteria to ensure that we're providing the most opportunity to students who need it. To begin, our Emerald Scholarship is our basic merit scholarship at EMU, and students are considered automatically at the time of admission. For the fall of 2021, there will be no test scores required for consideration of this scholarship. Scholarships can range from $1,000 to $7,500 per year and are completely based on a student's cumulative high school GPA. Additionally, we've also made changes to our Education First Opportunity Scholarship. The Education First Opportunity Scholarship, or EFOS for short, is one of EMU's most wonderful opportunities for incoming students. This is a scholarship that combines a student's academic merit with their financial need and provides a full tuition scholarship to those who qualify. As we continue our pursuit of providing access and opportunity for students, we've removed our testing qualifications from this award as well. Admitted students with a cumulative high school GPA of 3.0 or higher who demonstrate Pell eligibility by submitting their FAFSA no later than December 1st will qualify for the EFOS. The scholarship will pay the difference between the student's Pell Grant and their cost of tuition. Essentially, this provides a full tuition scholarship for students. Students with a cumulative GPA between 3.0 and 3.49 will receive this scholarship for 12 credits per semester, renewable for up to 5 years. Students with cumulative GPAs of a 3.5 or higher will receive this scholarship for up to 15 credits for up to 4 years. Finally, our Presidential Scholarship is our most prestigious award at Eastern Michigan University. This is an application-based scholarship and will continue to require test scores for qualification. However, this in mind, we have extended our application deadline to January 4th to allow testing opportunities during the fall. Minimum criteria to apply is a 3.5 cumulative high school GPA and at least a 1200 on the SAT or a 25 on the ACT. Please note that at EMU, we do not superscore.
Just like many institutions, we're working hard as we can to provide all of the activities necessary for your students to participate in impactful college search. This includes live and recorded virtual options for tours, group tours, high school visits, and open houses. Live virtual tours take place several days per week and include a live admissions information session, videos of campus locations, and even live student interaction. High school visits this year will be offered via the Zoom platform, and each of our advisors will work with your students to set up a session. Given that the safety of your students and our staff is paramount, we recognize that most of our interaction with you this year will be done virtually. While we know this isn't the same as visiting your campuses, we're working to make sure the virtual visit is fun, informative, and engaging for your students. Many of you have joined us in years past to bring larger groups to campus. Unfortunately, we won't be able to accommodate you that way this year. However, we have designed a thoughtful and intentional group visit program that can be done completely virtually. One of our favorite program offerings are our open house programs, and while we plan to execute those this year, they will be virtual. Even in the best case scenario, the size and capacity of these events won't create a safe space for students. So we'll be announcing some online virtual events for students to come and learn about specific academic programs, campus life, and activities. Please remember that in a virtual world, we're here to help you and your students. You can see all of the contact information for your admissions advisor at emich.edu/admissions/meet the staff. And students can even request an individual Zoom appointment from that site. You can also find more information about our virtual visit options at emich.edu/visit.
Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch our presentation today. I hope the information that you've received is helpful as you continue to work with and understand and support your students. On our new counselor resource page, you'll find a wealth of materials that you can use to help your students. We've added a contact page for you to fill out so that we can keep in touch with you throughout the year. Now, more than ever, it's important that we keep you updated as we continue to adjust to this new normal. And we want to make sure that you know everything that's going on in our office and any changes that happen throughout the year. You can also request additional information or make a request for one of our advisors to set up a visit with you. Finally, we will be hosting a live panel for counselors to participate in. The biggest downfall of this pre-recorded session is that we don't have the opportunity to interact with you like we would in person at our regular Promoting the Public programs. However, if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to contact your admissions advisor directly. We'd love to talk with you and get to know you and make sure that we're doing everything that we can to serve your students. We look forward to connecting with you this fall. Thank you very much, and go Eagles!